All right, if you've ever had anything to do with hiring, you know what an absolute headache all the admin work can be. But what if you could build your very own AI assistant to handle all of it? Well, in this explainer, we're going to do just that. I'm going to show you exactly how to build one step by step. So, does this feel familiar? I mean, that feeling of just being completely buried by all the little details of hiring. You're not even focused on finding the right person anymore, right? You're just battling this mountain of paperwork that just keeps growing. And yeah, this is exactly what that mountain looks like in real life. You've got endless back and forth emails. New resumes are landing in your inbox like every hour. And don't even get me started on scheduling interviews. It's a nightmare. And you're trying to track all of this in some messy spreadsheet that's just impossible to keep up with. It's literally a full-time job. And that right there is the core problem. The process of hiring just completely takes over the actual goal. All your time and energy gets sucked into paperwork and logistics instead of, what actually matters, finding and talking to awesome people. But what if you could just hand all of that off? I mean, imagine having a digital team member that you build, that you control, and that just handles the whole process for you. And we're not talking about some crazy, expensive, off-the-shelf software here. This is a powerful assistant that you can actually build yourself. So how you even build this digital brain? Well, it's surprisingly straightforward. This isn't about writing a bunch of code from scratch. Nope. It's all about connecting 5 powerful existing tools that can work together in perfect harmony. And here they are, the 5 building blocks. We've got Gmail, which is going to be the voice, Google Sheets, that's our brain and control panel, OpenAI is our creative writer, Cal.com takes care of all the scheduling, and then the secret sauce, N8N, which acts as the central nervous system tying it all together. Let's dig into each one. Okay, first up, Gmail. Just think of this as your assistant's mouth and ears. It's what sends out all the automated messages, from the first hello to the final decision, and it's always listening for new applications to come in. All of this happens without you having to lift a finger. Next, Google Sheets, and this part is just brilliant. It does 2 things. It's the assistant's memory, storing every single piece of info about your candidates, but it's also your control panel. You can kick off these complex actions, like sending a skills test or an interview invite, just by checking a little box in a spreadsheet. So simple. Now for the smarts. OpenAI is the creative brain here, so you're not just sending out some stale robotic templates. No way! This thing actually writes personalized, context-aware, and superhuman-like emails for every single interaction. It's pretty amazing. We all know the pain of scheduling, right? Well, Cal.com just makes it disappear. It's like a personal scheduler that sends out a link, lets candidates pick a time that works for them, and bam, the meeting is on everyone's calendar. That whole back and forth email chain is just gone. And finally, the glue that holds this whole thing together, N8N. This is the central nervous system. It's the automation platform that connects Gmail, Sheets, OpenAI, and Cal.com. It's what tells each tool what to do and when to do it. It's really the engine that makes the whole system go. Okay, so we've seen all the pieces. Now for the fun part. Let's see how they actually work together in a real workflow. We're going to follow a candidate's journey from the moment they apply all the way to the final decision, with our AI assistant handling everything. And this is basically what that journey looks like. What's so cool is how clean and structured it all becomes. An application comes in, it gets logged, you screen them, a task goes out, they pass, an interview invite is sent. It's a perfect, repeatable funnel every single time. So, the second someone applies, boom, this is what they get. An instant, professional welcome email. It confirms you got their application and immediately moves them to the next step, like filling out a quick form. It just sets such a great tone right from the very beginning. And here's that control panel concept in action. It's so cool. You look at their info in Google Sheets, you like what you see, and you just check a box. The one that says screening approved. And that single click tells your AI assistant to instantly fire off the next email. And this is that email. The system automatically pings the candidate, congratulates them, and gives them a link to a skills-based task. It's such a seamless way to move qualified people to the next stage without any delay. So once they finish their task, you take a look. If it's good to go, you just pop back into your Google Sheet control panel and check another box, task approved. And again, that one little click triggers the next big step in the whole workflow. Then the AI sends this, a personalized email saying you were impressed, and here's the key, a Cal.com link that lets them schedule the interview themselves.
You're putting the power in their hands, and you're saving yourself from that scheduling nightmare. It's a win-win.
The system even handles the tough stuff with class. If a candidate just isn't the right fit at any stage, you check the rejected box. The AI then sends a polite, professional, and really timely rejection email, making sure nobody is ever left hanging. So, what does all of this actually mean for you, for your business? Look, it's about way more than just being efficient. It's about totally changing how you hire by taking back your most valuable resource, your time. And just remember, the barrier to getting started here is incredibly low. This entire sophisticated system, it's all built on just 5 core tools. This isn't some huge, complex enterprise software. It's a powerful workflow you can actually put together yourself. So let's just recap the real power here, okay? You're saving countless hours of manual work. You're giving every single candidate a professional and consistent experience. You make sure good applicants never fall through the cracks, and you get to manage your entire hiring pipeline from one simple spreadsheet. That frees you up to focus on what actually matters, the people. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Once you see how easily a really complex process like hiring can be automated with just a few simple tools, it kind of forces you to ask a much bigger question. What other parts of your business are ready for their own revolution?